This really got me thinking, how can we make the Constitution a bit more interesting, attractive to the younger generation? Wouldn't it be better to hold debates and, to create discussions about it, to make plays, to promote it on national networks, and to promote it also on social media? It isn't such an exciting document as such. So we have to find a better and interesting way to teach it to the children.
Rocking Mama to Real Mama, Mamta B.
Hello, good morning from the studios of Hits FM 91.2. One of the many topics that has been flying in the air in the past week or so is Nepal's constitution. People have been quoting from it, they've been highlighting it, they've been sharing some of the details on social media. The Constitution is obviously the most supreme document for any country. It is an indispensable and a fundamental document that outlines the framework for a nation. We've had 7 constitutions up to date, governing all the way from the Rana regime to monarchy to the Federal Republic up till this very day. Today's constitution was promulgated on September 20th, 2015. I was trying to understand a bit more about the Constitution and how it was taught to schools in our country, whether it was being taught to the younger generation or not. And apparently it is under the topic of social studies, Samajik Siksha. And I went through more articles to know more about it. Students who pass out from secondary school still lack the fundamental knowledge about the rules and the regulations that directly impact our lives. This really got me thinking, how can we make the Constitution a bit more interesting, attractive to the younger generation? Wouldn't it be better to hold debates and, to create discussions about it, to make plays, to promote it on national networks, and to promote it also on social media? It isn't such an exciting document as such. So we have to find a better and interesting way to teach it to the children. Some of the students, I asked them, were they taught about the Constitution under Samajik Siksha back in their school? And many of them replied, maybe it was, but हामीलाई यादै भएन. That's the reply that I got. So it was taught probably, but it wasn't taught in the most interesting way. So all in all, the students passed out without retaining the knowledge that they should have. The Constitution, it is that binding document. It is like a contract between the state and the citizens. So we have to be more aware about this, whether we like it or not. It defines the freedom and the rights of every citizen. It gives us a framework to work within. It also provides a framework for justice and inclusion. So while it's not a blockbuster of a book, or with plots and twists and suspense, it still is a very important document. The more aware we are, the more healthy and functioning we become. So perhaps this would be a perfect Dasai gift for ourselves, a copy of the Constitution, reading and understanding a document that outlines our basic principles. Meantime, as we move forward, our primary role as a citizen is to bring about peace and stability in the country. Let us take part in positive engagements and discussions. Let us speak up against crime. Let's speak up against corruption. Let us demand for good governance. Peace begins at home and at the community level. Let us all be responsible in creating peace at home, talking, discussing, accepting what the younger generation has to say. And then we move on to the community level, where there's so much work to be done. More importantly, let us use social media in the right way. There has been so much of misinformation going on. We have to be responsible for what news we share. So we have to be really careful where we are getting our sources from, what we are sharing, and what is the message that we are trying to give. We have to stop with the hate speech. We have to try and be accommodating and understanding and focus more on peace building and moving forward. As we approach one of Nepal's biggest celebrations, many of us are in that situation where we feel like, how can we celebrate when we've just lost so many lives? What we can do is hope that there is peace and that we move on. There are so many challenges ahead, and nothing is going to happen overnight, over a week, over a month, over a year. No, everything is going to take some time, but we have to take it one day as it comes. If we keep together and unite with better values, educate ourselves, engage in positive, constructive discussions, I think we will all move in the positive direction.
Hits FM 91.2